Well, welcome back to our coverage of the Washington Centennial celebration. We're counting down the minutes till we drop the big salmon off the Space Needle. Right now, we thought it'd be a good time to go over the other Centennial events happening all around the Evergreen State. In Vantage, it's the 100th year celebration of people passing through town on the way to Wazoo. In Yelm, they're having the crystal-powered veggie roast and T-shirt tie-dye festival. The D.B. Cooper Memorial Dash for Cash is on again. The Washington State Board of Education salutes 9 decades of statehood. Kittitas County celebrates 100 years of statehood and 25 years of electricity. And in Tacoma, they're having the Hilltop Cop Car Watch and Fun Run. Okay. Those are some of the exciting events for our Centennial celebration, but we also have some exciting souvenirs. Let's welcome our first guest, Centennial Souvenir Coordinator, Barney Duwamish. Barney, let's see some of these great knickknacks of yours.
Well, John, first, we've got the salmon on a stick.
Oh, these are great.
They're a lot of fun. You can make them swim upstream. They're fun for the whole family.
Great for the Centennial. What else?
Oh, yeah. Barney? Now, you know, our mascot for the Centennial is Bigfoot.
Right.
We've got a lot of Bigfoots here. This, I think, is going to be our biggest seller. This is a Bigfoot made of Mount Saint Helens ash. So you see, we get both of the Washington gimmicks in one product.
Wow. That's great. You mean that actually contains genuine ash from Mount Saint Helens?
Well, I guess so. I mean, you know, when the mountain blew up, the ash went all over the state. I mean, there's bound to be some in there.
Yeah.
Now, this Bigfoot face is the authentic Bigfoot face. At least we're pretty sure it is. It just turns out that the people that he reveals himself to are pretty poor photographers.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Now, everyone should have his own Washington State flag. They come in all sizes now.
Those are beautiful. Now, how did they come up with the design for the Washington State flag?
Well, I think they just took a green piece of paper and traced a dollar bill.
Oh.
But you can tell the dollar bill must have been flip side because, you see, George Washington's big hair on the flag is on the other side from the dollar bill. That's how you can tell them apart.
Yeah, okay. Well, what's on the other side of the flag?
On the reverse, it's pretty much the same, except it says, not gini saw fo etats. So it's really not that great on the other side.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to hang it from that side.
No, but I'll tell you what's cool. No matter where you are in the room, his eyes follow you.
Oh.
It's kind of eerie.
That's pretty interesting. Oh, that's very interesting. Thanks for being here. But as we count down the minutes, I think it's appropriate now to go to the official Centennial historian. Please welcome Ed Richland. Ed, this must have been just an exciting day in Washington 100 years ago. Was there some sort of a big battle like the Alamo when Washington became a state? Was it like that?
Well, not really a big battle. Basically, President Harrison signed a piece of paper.
Oh, a piece of paper.
It was really exciting.
An exciting piece of paper. Good. Okay. But did we battle proud in the Civil War? Did we do proud battle in the Civil War?
Oh, yeah. Well,
yeah. Good.
Well,
Sure.
of course, we weren't a state then. But if we had been, we would have done great, proud battle. I don't know what side we would have fought on, but we would have been proud.
Yes, we would. Don't you think we would have been proud in Washington? Yeah. Now, what about the early settlers of Washington? Did they get along well with the Indians?
Oh, yes, very well. We signed a couple of treaties with them, in fact, that allow the Indians to sell us fireworks every 4th of July.
Oh, okay.
See, it works out both, for both
great.
ways.
Is there any other important historical events that happened in Washington that you think people should be more aware of?
Maybe the Great Seattle Fire.
Sure, the Great Seattle Fire, yeah.
See, the whole city burned to the ground,
Yeah.
and they built on top of the rubble. Now, if that hadn't happened, we wouldn't have the Seattle Underground Tour.
Oh, yeah. That's really interesting, yeah. Has anything happened in the last 100 years in Spokane?
No.
Well, what's the latest event of historical significance that has happened here in the Evergreen State?
Oh, that's a fascinating question because historians are just starting to recognize the fact that Washingtonians invented the wave.
Oh, right, the wave, yeah. Oh, that's really exciting. Yeah,
yeah.
That's great. Okay, so we did that here. Well, what's in the future for our state?
Oh, it's a great future, John, but I tell you, look for a name change.
Really? A name change? Why is that?
Well, Washington, D.C. is always confused with our great state of Washington.
Yeah.
So the legislature, much like they did with the license plates, is thinking about changing the name.
Well, what kind of names are you guys thinking of?
Well, a couple have been tossed out. North Oregon.
North Oregon. Huh?
Awesome Land.
Awesome Land. Yeah, that's a good one, yeah.
And Kirsten.
Kirsten.
Well, it's just a really nice name, John.
Kirsten. Yeah. Oh, I guess I could see that.
I've got to say, though, the inside track goes to AAA #1 best state.
Oh.
See, that'll put us right at the top of the list. And we don't have to be down with Wyoming and West Virginia anymore.
Oh, yeah. That's a real good idea. Well, that's fascinating, fascinating. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being here, Barney. Thank you.
Look, I want everybody to go out and get your souvenirs for the coming Centennial.
What do you mean?
I mean, you know, for the Centennial year coming up.
Well, Barney, this is the Centennial year. This has been the Centennial year. There's only 15 minutes left in the Centennial year.
Oh, like 89 to 89.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, didn't hear a thing about it. Well, what am I going to do with all these Harrison Bigfoots?
Well, Idaho is having their Centennial next year. Maybe they would like them.
Idaho, huh?
Yeah.
Well, maybe. I mean, you know, he's white.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's all we have time for, so stay with us because we're going to be counting down to the big celebration. We'll be right back.